Okay. Ready? Open your Bible to 1 Kings chapter 21. Go ahead, fellas. 1 Kings chapter 21. Now, all the little bitty ones are gone now, so y'all, rest of y'all can behave now. Don't talk. 1 Kings chapter 21. And I want to read tonight with verse 20. 1 Kings chapter 21, and look at verse 20. And Ahab said to Elijah, Hast thou found me, O mine enemy? And he answered, I have found thee, because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord. Good night. What a statement. Look at verse 25. But there was none like unto Ahab, which did sell himself to work wickedness in the sight of the Lord, whom Jezebel, his wife, stirred up. 2 times in that scripture, it says that this man, Ahab, sold himself. Was that really possible? When you saw the title of the sermon tonight, many of you thought that I was probably being just a little bit over dramatic or overboard, and I was not. There are people, as you'll see tonight, that literally had said, Devil, I'll make a deal with you. I'll make a deal with you. If you'll let me be famous and popular and get rich and have money and drugs and party, I'll give you my soul. You say, is that possible? Sure is. Absolutely. You can make a pact with Satan. I'll show you that tonight. Now you're going to be shocked at what you're getting ready to see. For about the first 2/3 of the message tonight, some of you will be familiar with, then the rest of it, this will be the first time. I want you to give me your attention tonight as I introduce the message. I want to say that everybody, we're all affected by music. I love music. I've loved music my whole life. What we like really is not important. People say, well, I just like it. Well, that don't mean nothing. What should mean something is, does God like it? Is it wrong? Is it right? Who does it glorify? The Bible said that a Christian should speak to themselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your heart, making melody to the Lord. Well, Christian, my goodness, people, think about it tonight. All of us, I grew up with a song on my mind. My mom sang all the time. I sang all the time. When I was playing in a rock and roll band when I was about 13 years old, and 12, 13, 14, and I've had a song on my mind every day of my life. I wake up in the morning, there's a song playing in my head. I go to sleep at night, there's a song playing in my head. I don't know if you're like that or not. Sometimes it's a song I don't even like. And sometimes I'll go in the store, buy something to drink, pack of crackers, 5 miles down the road. I'm singing this song. Well, where did I hear that? And it was in that store back there, just for a minute. Word for word. It's a very powerful force. You can change the whole atmosphere of a crowd by the music. You know that. A lot of people say, well, you can't, music's music and music is neutral. That's not true. There's good music, there's bad music. I can show you in the Bible where a demon came on Saul, and the Bible said David came in and played. He had a harp like this, and he'd just go bring, and he'd play a song, and that evil spirit would leave King Saul. Would leave him. So there's certain kinds of music that makes evil spirits leave. And the Bible also says that one place where a man played the music, that the hand of the Lord came upon him. So God's hand and power settles in on certain kinds of music. And you know as well as I know, if good music can bring in God's spirit, bad music brings in the devil's spirit. You know that. You know that. Some of you teenagers sitting here tonight, your head and heart is so full of sin and iniquity. And you don't do drugs, you don't drink liquor, most of you don't do that, but it's the music. You can get high off of it. It's a proven fact now on the internet. They're saying that you can get addicted and you can also get a high, a euphoria, just off of music. They call it digital drugs. And tonight I have some things to show you and tell you about that. I want to read in a minute just a word or two of a song and just show you something. This song is called Rock God. It's by a little girl named Selena Gomez. And Selena Gomez is just a teenage girl, I reckon, but this song was written by Katy Perry. And the name of this song is Rock God. Just listen to the words of this song. What Selena Gomez is saying is, I am in love with the God that gave me this music. That's Satan. Listen, preacher man walked into the club and said, hey girl, can't you walk and not stray? Father, I'm torn and I'm selling my soul. That's what Selena Gomez said. This little girl who's Justin Bieberhead's girlfriend said, I'm selling my soul. That ain't a joke, people. That's not nothing to mess around with. Listen, she said, I'm selling my soul to the rhythm, to the beat, and to the bass. Because I ain't confessing my rock and roll ways. I'm so possessed with the music. The music he plays. Yeah. It's not neutral, it's not I like it, it's his music. Yeah. I can't stop my feet from dancing to the sound of his drum. Oh no, I fell in love with my rock God. Wonder who that is. I can't keep my hips from swaying to his sweet melody. You see, I fell in love with my rock God. Preacher took my hand, looked in my eyes. He said, hey girl, can't you live your life right? She said, a preacher said, get right just like I'm doing to you tonight. And she said, it's not like I'm hurting anyone. My rock and roll ways I can't confess. No, I wouldn't change a thing even if I could. She's saying, I wouldn't change it even if I could, and I can't. Don't doubt it. When those kids get famous and they get on Big Shot and they get a hit with music and all, they made a deal somewhere back there somewhere. Yeah. You don't get just famous overnight for no reason at all. Now I'm going to tell you, just like God can get a hold of a preacher out in the woods on his knees and anoint him to preach, God gets a hold of people, or the devil gets a hold of people who give their life to him and anoints them to sing. She said, I wouldn't change a thing even if I could. I can't. But if I could, I wouldn't change it. Because I chose a path and I'm not looking back. How old is she? 16? 17? Think about that. Think about that tonight. Now, we all love music. You can change the atmosphere of music. I hear people all the time say, well, music don't matter, Brother Danny. Oh, really? Really? Well, I can make you feel certain ways. I can make you think certain things just by changing music here tonight. I've thought about lots of times. I've thought about many, many times how that young people don't realize how that you can just set the whole mood. Watch this. Watch this tonight. Let's just say, now watch me set the mood in here this evening. Here we go. You're walking home through a graveyard. It's real, real dark. Tombstones got moss on them, water dripping. You look over there on this side. See about a heart attack right there. We had one fall out on the floor right there. You see that music? That's what that does. Now, I'm going to tell you, brother, you can. How do you know when you're watching a movie, you know if they took the music out of the movies, it wouldn't even be worth watching? How do you know when the killer's coming? The music tells you he's coming, right? You know, she comes in the house and she's always taking a shower. Why do they always take a shower? Everybody gets killed in the shower. Them perverts in Hollywood got to have everybody getting killed in the shower. If I lived in Hollywood, I'd never take a shower. Because as soon as you get in that shower, somebody's going to come in there with a knife and stab you to death. Okay, she's in there. She's getting in the shower. She's getting in the shower now. There's the killer. See? That ain't right, is it? You don't kill somebody with that music. That's not kills people in the shower music. If people say, well, it don't matter, Brother Danny. It really don't matter. I mean, it don't matter it don't matter, Brother Danny. It's just like, well, it don't matter, you know, it's just all music. Well, whatever. Listen, let's say the Pope comes out to make a speech. The Pope of Rome. I mean, he's got his dress on, grapefruit on his head. Dressed like mama, claims to be papa, ain't even married. He comes out to make a speech. Here he is, the Holy Pontiff, making his speech. And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. Wonder what would happen if the Pope came out to make his speech and it sounded like this. That's a weird way for a Pope to make a speech. That's a strange way for the Pope to make a speech. But wonder tonight if you were running, and you were running from that guy in the graveyard that lives in the graveyard, and he's after you, and you're going through there and you're running around those trees. See, he's at you! Like that right there. Isn't that right? Sure. You know that. Y'all ain't as dumb as you act like you are. Let's just say this. Here we are out here, and we're going to see the WWWWW, and they're all going to fight. And these are the biggest, baddest guys in the country. And these big bad guys are baddest in the country, and they come out here and their muscles are that big, and they come out here, they come out here and they're going to fight, and here's the music as they get ready to walk down the ramp and fight each other.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Better treat it. We get.
No, don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just imagine, me and Damien over here, we went to the rest home the other day. Went visiting a little bit. In the rest home, there's an atmosphere in an old folks' home. We went in there the other day, and there's these sweet, dear little ladies, and they were sitting there about 80 years old, and they were so sweet, their face just shined. They were sitting there like that, and they are out there, and you could just feel this atmosphere around there. They were so sweet, and I said, "How are y'all today? It's so good to see you." And you could just feel this when you saw them. Oh, people get into that. Football started. Did anybody go to a football game last night? Anybody? Or Friday night? Well, we got several here. Went to football game. I don't know if the Freedom High Patriots or the Patton Pugs or whatever they are, or any of these teams come out. But boy, I'll tell you, if they come out and they're ready to play the first football game of the season, and they're ready to come out, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, Freedom High School or whatever high school, or McDowell High School, or Shelby High School, or Hickory High School. Let's bring them on. They're ready for their first game of the year. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the football team. Now, you can't play football to that. It's impossible. That is not, you can't play football to that. You be tripping, falling down, and everything. You know what you play football to? You play football. Knock him in the head. That's what you play football to. You do not play football to Chinese music. It don't work. Boys and girls, you know that. And you argue with your mom and daddy, and you say everything in the world, and you try to tell them, well, Mama, it don't matter. Music's music, and my music's my music, and your music's your music. Well, I tried all that stuff. It don't work. There's a song called Like Amazing Grace. Somebody says, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. See that? Now I'm going to say the same words and just do something like,